Alright, so we're going to go through Historic, and for a change today, I thought we'll best go through Historic Best of One. So, what we have here is my deck I like to call Niv Takes Command. So it's just me running every command that's currently available on Historic that I have. So we have Silver Quill, Ojutai, Solemgar, Lawhull, Kolaghan's, Prismari Command, Witherbloom, and Ataka's Command. I do not have Dromoka's Command because the economy is terrible and wildcards are hard to come by. The biggest choke I think on wildcards, as everyone will say, is the rare cards. So since we didn't have enough to fill out the deck, my idea originally was the core of this deck would be obviously Niv Mizzets, Wandering Minds to find key things, and Hero as support, because a lot of the commands actually can, well not a lot, sorry, 3 of the commands I believe can return creatures to a hand or field, so, you know, particularly Hero. So we're going to see how this fares. I've got a rushed mana base, to put it lightly. Yes, so this is more for the memes. We're going to play some Best of One. I haven't played Best of One in absolutely months in Historic. We still don't have a Wooburg. Wooburg thing. So for the closest one we can go for is Cryptic Command, because technically we're running a command. And we are playing Gigantha in the sideboard, I should say. Best of One, Historic, Ranked. Do I really want to go in Ranked? Yeah, you know what? We'll just do it for fun. So, last time I played Best of One, Historic Ranked, we ran into Goblins, Aggro, Burn, Goblins, Aggro, Burn, Goblins, Aggro, Burn. I wonder if that's the case now. Or I wonder how much it's changed. I honestly can't imagine it changing too much. Maybe there might be more spell-slingery decks. I wonder. Here we go. We've got an opponent. I was a little worried there. We're going to have to go for the old cut it off. Alright, our opponent is Miroslava Lavadon. I can't even say it. We have a Growth Spiral. They are running Lurus, so I'm guessing they have a lot of graveyard hate. Let's go. And brilliant start. I will just assume that either our opponent needed a perfect 7 or just didn't think it was winning. Now, if we were in mid-tier gold to like diamond, I could understand maybe someone doing that. But this doesn't help with my taste, which is the whole reason I'm doing this. Yeah, the reason I'm playing a Best of One deck this week is I found out that basically in Modern and particularly in Pioneer, I was sticking to fairly standard decks. I mean, I'm really trying to get my Pioneer deck down because I would like to build it in paper. And I want to get it to... I mean, obviously the paper meta and the online meta are two very different things, but I would like to probably play the deck that we played there. Alright, Raphael BL3. Okay. We have commands, and you know what? This is fine. We'll keep 7. This gives us a little kill stuff. This could get us back. So ideally, I think I'm going to Witherbloom. Depends what we're up against. We could be Witherblooming for the mill to find our 4th land here if we don't get lucky with the draws. Alright, you browser, we'll keep 7. Blue. We should play a tap land. Okay, double blue, Bright Horde. That might be a mistake, friend. So we do this. And then we will target creature, target player. We did manage to hit our 4th land, which is pretty good for us. I'm guessing this must be blue. Counter target spell unless an opponent pays free. Okay. Well, we'll just cast another command here. -3, right? Bup. Alright, play the Spectral Sailor. That was an interesting choice. I mean, I would have thought that he would have gone for the old... His play sequencing here is very strange to me. Okay, let's play this tapped. Let's just try this and see if it resolves. He opts, okay. Gains a counter. Not enough to survive though, unless he draws some free spells. Okay. Blue Flash. Interesting choice. We got our 5th land, so we can go for the Giganta here. Our opponent didn't drop his land here, so I think we have to go for Niv here while we can.
Reload!
And reload. Wow, that is a sequence of cards. Wow. Let's discard Growth Spiral because we're playing commands for fun. So we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commands in hand. We're living the dream. Our opponent going to bounce on Niv because that would make me the happiest man alive. I wonder if our opponent is relatively new. It's a very nice sleeve. Also appears that he's struggling for lands, I think. Alright, so we'll just play this untapped. And we'll attack. Brazen Borrower. Let's counter target. No, that's a creature spell. Counter target non-creature spell. And then give -3/-3. So counter this non-creature. What? Petty Snuff. Yeah, count. Yes. Ah, right. Couldn't be countered. I see. My bad. I did not read the effect of this card. Although, to be fair, another Prism. Alright, he has another 11 turret. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Counter target non-creature spell unless an opponent pays free. Do I go for this here? I think we just pass. We don't have to worry about anything too crazy here. Let's see what our opponent does. We still get the cast trigger off the 1/1 here. Alright, so we'll do this. Two damage, create a treasure token. Because we want him to do it now. Whatever effect he's going to try and use. That's fine. Still gives us free. I chose these because I thought these matches would be quicker, and our first match certainly was quicker. There we go. Let's play the Wandering Horror to bait out the next counterspell. Ooh, we'll take a Growth Spiral. Move to combat. Get in with one, because I'll trade a 1/1 for whatever you want to use any day. I'm in a fairly solid position here, because what's gonna happen is, even if he does counter all of our stuff, we're still in a pretty solid position where I'm gonna Growth Spiral in the end step here. Alright, that gives us another answer. We did get a land there. Okay, so now we go to combat. Attack, 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 attack. Let's see what our opponent does. So we're going to attack his man. Deal 3 damage to each opponent. Creatures I control get +1/+1 and have reach until the end of turn. Then I will pass on this trigger. Man, attackers, I forgot how good it was. Although, to be fair, I have been killed by it significantly. I have been killed by it many times in old school Naya Burn. Man, remember when Burn had to put green in for attackers command? That was the craziest time. I think our opponent's just been misplaying a lot here. There's a lot of sequencing things here with Flash, which I feel he's... Okay. Right, so he's clearly trying to find a land, so we'll do this now. Discard a card, 2 damage. You discard a card, 2 damage to this. We'll have enough to go through here. Yeah, you did have a quench. Alright, well, we'll attack for lethal. Ooh. Rough game for our opponent. I think they didn't hit as many land drops as they wanted. But yeah, the power of commands. meaning our deck feels pretty strong if we can put down. So yeah, if you can resolve a hero against a control deck, you're like laughing. In testing for Modern, I had a game against control where basically the general survived, and even though they were countering every spell I played, the fact that I was just churning out 4/4s and they couldn't find a board wipe because based on how they played and destroyed the 4/4s, they had a ton of Solitude, Prismatic endings, and Path to Exiles. Ian's blue-white list. So basically, it does mean our spells just become like 2 or 3 mana, get a token, but sometimes that can just be enough against control. Okay. So we have no red. No red, so we cannot play anything in our hand. Currently, our opponent is going first. We'll keep it. Because... Hello. Okay, we have a blue thing deck. Yeah, blue tempo. Alright, there's red. Question is, can we actually use it? Spectral Sailor. Curiosity to draw a card. Okay. We got blue reds. Let's play this and we'll hold up the Colligan's command. Use the Colligan's command now, discard a card, 2 damage. That's fine. It's not fine because they probably have all the interaction in the world. I understand the mono blue tempo and blue flashes. Yeah, we're not going to resolve a spell here, so let's just save time and leave. I'm starting to remember why I don't play best of one. Because, fudge me, I hate mono blue tempo. In best of one environments, when you can actually like play counterplay and sideboard in like more effective spells, like it's amazing. But as we're meant to be playing a fun janky deck. So if we hit another mono blue tempo player, I'm just gonna resolve to. I'm afraid we're just gonna have to leave things as they are. Alright, green white. Alright, life gain. Life gain we can live with. Put this into play tapped. If we don't draw. Okay. Oh, this is what's his face. Pleasant Kenobi's deck. So I'm essentially guessing we're going to see some bounce effects soon. Alright, nothing there. So let's... Can you just set up for Growth Spiral? I think setting up for Colligan's command is better here. We don't have a way to counter, because he's gonna collect his company here. We'll see what he gets. Skyclave Apparition. How do I want to do this? Let's discard a card, 2 damage. You discard. We could kill this, or we could kill the hero to get the hero back. No, we should just kill this. We get a 1/1 out of it. We don't get, unfortunately, anything off this, but we reduce their cards in hand. Fine. I don't mind losing this. Knight of Autumn. Gains life, puts counters on it. Places land tapped. Okay, now we are primed for the Clarion. So let's use this, and clear the board. Down 1 card in hand. We are reload next turn. Now that 1 card could be a collected company, which would be painful. No, Soul Herder. Do we deal with the Soul Herder? I believe we do. So we make a spirit, 3 damage. We'll gain 3 life. Knight of Autumn is fine. Okay. I think we make him sack and we draw a card here. Yeah, it's fine. So target player draws a card, target opponent sacrifices a creature. There's another hero. Yes, this is basically a Bant Blink deck. It's really cool. If you check out Pleasant Kenobi's channel, he's got a really good video on it. Okay, yeah. That's fine with me. I'm going to play this. What we're going to do here, we are going to Colligan's Command immediately, discard a card, 2 damage. You discard a card, we'll do 2 damage to the Prince. Make a white, 1/1. He did have a Deputy of Detention. It's not a big deal, we'll attack. See what our opponent plays on his turn. Wall of Blossoms. That's good enough. And he concedes. We didn't even have to Niv reload. Pretty solid. Yeah. So all in all, it's been pretty fun experience playing. I think we'll get in one more. I think we've had 4 games if you include the first immediate scoop. So we also have to hit probably another one of our dailies. Oh, here's our opponent. It is pretty fun though, because Clarions weren't originally in my list if I had all of the things I wanted. This hand is fine, so we can go turn 2 hero into turn 3 Prismari Command or Wandering Mind. I solemnly swear, if this is mono blue tempo, I will. Ooh, is this Knights? Interesting. Alright, we'll play a land. Yes, it's Mardu Knights. Sick. Hero Precinct 1. Mardu Knights, man, I haven't seen this deck in so long. That's so cool. You could just straight up have removal for the creature. The other issue could be if he... Alright, so I'm guessing that he doesn't have targeted removal. Find knight or equipment. Alright, he found a knight. Alright, we're gonna have to shock here. We're gonna have to pass. And I'm not a fan of passing, but why we have to pass here is if he does have Embercleave here, and he's going for the baller Embercleave play, we've got to take action. Okay, we can't block, so we're gonna let it go through. Alright, so we'll do this. Discard a card, 2 damage. 2 damage. No, I clicked the wrong one. My bad. If he slow played the Embercleave, fair play to him here. Right, we're down to 9. Not ideal, but we have blockers now. Right, venture into a dungeon. Vigilance, yeah. Well, lost. Wait, there we are. Okay. I can't do a lot here, so the best thing is probably drop this Triome and just pass. Now I'm gonna have to probably chump a lot of stuff here. I haven't seen God Knight's getting this upgrade is sick. Okay. Oh no. Okay, we've got a block, and I think we have to block here. Okay. So he's tapped out now. Okay, let's do this now then. Prismari command. Draw 2 cards, create a treasure token. God damn it. We're just not finding what we need here. Oh, he didn't phase anything out. Then I think I just gotta make creatures here and just pray that he doesn't have the way out of this. So play this. Add Colligan's Command to hand. Play this tapped. And pass the turn. We've got 4 to 4 here. Next venture. Let's see what he does. It's a 1/1 counter on that creature. Okay. Right, Tarka's Command. So just give us more blockers. Okay. 3 for block there, block, block, and block. Whew. Okay. Not hugely great here. Okay. Nothing in our graveyard to bring back. We can Prismari Command into Colligan's Command. Yeah, that's probably our best bet here. Actually, hold on. We need to do this first. So we need to 2 damage, create a treasure token. 2 damage, we create a treasure token. Because we need to make sure that does not resolve. Okay. Right, then let's do this. Discard a card, 2 damage. Target player, and then 2 damage here. Oh, we are barely hanging on now. They discard another one of those black paladins that I've not been seeing. He's going to draw a card here. Complete that dungeon. We'll just block here for now. I'm just still terrified of Embercleave. Terrified beyond all reason of Embercleave. Okay. Target player, me. Target opponent, you. Okay, whew, that's a good one. So he's cycling, looking for something. Menace is fine because I will throw 2 creatures in front of this to keep it going. That's fine. Why would you have to come out now, Niv? Alright, we're gonna have to do it this way. And it's gonna suck, but then we're gonna just pass. Whoo-wee. If he has another haster in hand, we're just dead. Yep. Sadly, that's the way the cookies crumbled. Good game. Ah, we're so close. Sadly, we just ran into a lot of free power creatures, and 2 damage spells turn out to not be that good against that. Still, I think we did pretty well. Could we have survived if we had gone aggro lifelink? Maybe. These games aren't too bad. Let's get one more in, because that's outrageously offended by best of 1 at the moment. I will be inevitably when I get to the higher rank where we run into whatever. I suppose I've run into goblins. Has goblins fallen out of favour? Although now I've said that, I'm sure goblins will inevitably turn to hero. Ways to bring hero back. Why not? That's not a great start. Oh, is this Phoenix? Phoenix is Ooh, creepy eyes. I like this artwork. I don't know why everyone went mad at it. Well, if we're not going to draw lands for our last game, that would be very fitting. Although, since we're in the best of 1, shouldn't they not automatically endeavour that we will be given what we want? Oh, no, they had an exile spell. That's fine. Their Stormwing entity. The bane of my existence for a while. No, we didn't hit our land drop. Right, we'll just pass. If we fail to hit land drop again, we'll just concede. Dragon Rage Channeler, because Lord knows we didn't need that in. Well, there's a land. We'll play a blocker now at least. We'll take the Clarion. Yeah, definitely. And we'll pass. Dragon Rage must attack. Stormwing probably will attack as well. Consider. Of course, he's going to block the 4. If he has the counter, we just... Oh, he did not have anything. Whoa, that was weird. Alright, there's the Dragon Rage. And there's an Arclight. Damn it. Dude, we literally can't do nothing here. 2 damage. Draw 2, discard 2. I would really like to hit some lands. And road. We hit the 4th land here. Doesn't help us though. I mean, you could just have. Okay. Yep. Because, of course, they have it. We're inevitably allowed one game, I guess, where we don't draw lands. As an accurate representation of Arena. We're not going to clear 20 creature spells with this deck. So let's just quickly look at the old deck. So, was it fun for me? Yeah, it was. Did it do a bit? Kind of. But sadly, as you saw in many of our games, without the Clarions, which wouldn't be here if we had full sets of the commands, we would have been dead anyway. Honestly, of all the commands, this is too costed, too expensive. This could have easily been 4 mana, it wouldn't be broken. Solemnguard's Command as another one that I say they went way too defensive on. I mean, obviously, like, they didn't want to go obviously too tough or too hard on. Prismari's probably the best of the new ones, I believe. Quandrix is meh. It has its place. Tarka's Witherbloom, I think, is better than people give it credit for in Eternal formats, but in fetch landless formats, I don't think it's as solid as it was. But yes, that was the best of 1 format, so we ended up fighting 2 flash decks, a Knight deck, which was really sick, I was actually very jealous of. Wish I could have enough wildcards to actually make some of these sick decks I look at Wizards. And finally, Izzet Phoenix, which was our obligatory mana screw match. So yeah, best of 1's good for fast, efficient games, but like I said, if you're going to go into best of 1 with like a solid deck, intending on grinding out, you're best to just go with probably an aggro deck like we saw here. You'll just want to play like goblins or red deck wins and just be like quick games in and out. But yes, this was Niv Takes Command. I might try a version of this in some other formats, but as we saw here, biggest issue was, aside from the sack effect, there just wasn't enough removal. The most efficient way we can do 5 damage to a creature in this deck, 3 damage to a creature, is 5 mana costed effects, which is insane to me. Absolutely insane. Because, I mean, as you see here from the sleeve, Cryptic, for 4 mana, you basically could answer anything. And now they've gone to, like, 4 mana, you may kind of answer a thing. Hero continues to impress, though. What was that card we just saw before we go? Two mana shock sorcery that exiles instead. Yeah, nice. I guess it's just they're running it because of free spells. But yes, that was our historic video for the week.